Hi folks, so here we have that TV that I just showed some stills of. Nice old girl. As can be seen, we've got a capacitor issue. Just here, capacitors are blown, or it's very swollen. Actually quite loose, oddly enough. The rest don't look too bad. The plan is to replace all these caps regardless. I'll probably replace these as well, because if some are starting to go, then others are sure to follow. Better be safe than sorry and replace all of them. So it is quite a simple process: desolder, resolder. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop the board off, lay it down, get the camera reset up so that you can actually we can do a little bit of closer inspection, check both sides of the board, and make sure it looks a little bit better. Hey guys, so here we are again. There's that board. It's out the TV. Couple of things to note before we start on this. There's some hoofing big capacitors on here. One of the few things about electricity, well, there's a number of things about electricity. One of the main things is respect the fucker, because if you cock up, it is going to bite you and it will hurt like hell. So all I'm going to do is just make sure the capacitors are discharged, because I sure as shit don't want a big belt off any of these. So that's good enough. That's interesting. Some really nasty soldering going on there. Don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, that's some goop or something in between some of the connectors there. Excuse me. Yeah, so we've got two sides of the board. What is known as the hot side, so this is your mains in our case in the UK, 240 volts, 50 hertz, as you can see here. 100 to 240 volts, 50-60 hertz. Obviously this is going to be suitable for the US as well, the American market, because they, I believe, are on 60 hertz. So we've got the hot side and cold side, but basically high voltage, low voltage. Easy to remember, and just remember to respect it. So cursory glance, seeing if I can see anything else obvious. Nothing, just them bad boys there. You can probably see that's the swelling on them. That looks like one. So what was happening, which I didn't do on the video, which I probably should have done, just give you an example, is when you sat the TV up, it was just sat clicking. This relay was clicking on and off, which I've been given to understand is caused by capacitors or possible diodes. Vestel, well-known board. This is not, but they've got an issue. It's an issue or design flaw rather, of putting diodes in parallel. And so what I've been doing is I've been looking around to see if we have anything like that, and we don't appear to have. What I did notice is we've got this bad boy here. That obviously is a rectifier diode. So the mains comes in, filtered, rectified, and then it goes through all the switching process, splits it out across, and we get the low voltage. I'm no expert, so I can't pretend to. I just got a rough idea of what the sections do, so I can't really go into too much detail, or if I did, I would be just talking bullshit, so I won't even bother. Yeah. So all I'm doing is I've got, interestingly, there's 4 diodes here. Now those two are the opposite way around, and I was wondering whether that was some more rectification, which it would be weird if we've got the rectifier there. In fact, I'll just pause this video because I want to look that up. So that is a bridge rectifier, GSIB 15860. Just have a quick look at the data sheet. Yeah, so 15 amp. Yeah, 15 amp. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I have no idea what these are down there. And as I say, they appear to be connected up in rectification format. Which is odd. maybe I'll see if I can find a diagram of this and understand it a bit more. What I will be doing is I'll be breaking out the microscope and just going around making sure the connections are looking healthy. If I do find, that's going to take an hour or so. If I do find anything, I'll put some stills up, see if we can see what's going on. It might be quite interesting. And if I do find a couple of cracks, I'll probably go around most of the discretes and just resolder them, or just reflow the solder on them. That connector doesn't look too nice back there. So what I'm doing now is I'm just giving these components in this area here a bit of a wobble, just to see if I can see any movement, and it doesn't appear. There is a bit nasty bits of soldering going on, which is quite surprising. I'd have expected a bit higher quality. There's a guy who keeps on slagging off Vestel stuff, saying how shit it is and everything else is amazing. Yet, at a cursory glance at this, and the quality of the soldering on it, I would suggest that's quite poor. I hasten to add, mine is not much better, but at least I'm not trying to manufacture things. And this, yeah, it just looks like it's been touched in. So we've got a component here, which is that choke or filter. That doesn't look too good. I can't see any movement on there, but I probably will reflow that, just because it doesn't look all that amazing. And maybe, actually it could just be the way they're standing. Yeah, I would feel more comfortable reflowing them. I am going to check some of these with the microscope just to see if we've got anything interesting. So I shall do a little video of that right now. Hey guys, so here we are back again. Right, so recapped. There's the old bad boys. It looks as though they've actually been done before. There are a couple of these were different manufacturers. Normally you get the same manufacturer throughout everything, and yeah, this one isn't, so I would suggest it's been done before. But rather than do them all, somebody's gone the cheap route and just done a couple that was gone. So basically I've just gone through, changed the whole lot. Total cost was £6.38. I mean, if somebody's scrimping and saving over pennies here and there, these things are, well, the most expensive one there was 74 pence. Yeah, okay, so never mind, it's false economy. So if you're doing something like this, change the whole lot. Don't mess around. Just get them all changed. Job's done. Then so now, I'm just waiting for my soldering iron to cool down. Then I can clear this area off, set my camera up on the tripod, and we'll switch it on and see whether we run for the hills or whether it actually works. Hello again, folks. So power board's back in. Let's plug it in. I thought rather than me just have the fun on my own as it either goes bang or does something weird, I thought you might be able to enjoy the smoke and anything else that might happen. See a ginger guy explode into flames. So just to prove that doesn't just happen when they go out in daylight, it can happen at any time. I've got a fan going in the background again because it's a bit warm in here, so that's what the buzzing noise is. I'll switch it off shortly. Right. That looks pretty damn good. Yeah, so I haven't had a chance to clean this out with our brushes yet. Yeah, ready to go. Right, find the power lead. So I'll find a power lead and throw everything on the floor. That's a good idea. Alright. Relay clicked, and what was happening previously is the relay was clicking and then de-clicking, if that's a word. Right, I'm just going to pause this while I try and find the on-off switch. Okay, on-off switch is found. Nothing so far. Don't know whether I've just switched it on or off there. I'll have to figure out a bit more to see what else is going on. So it would appear that the issue is lack of patience. So come round here, and down here we've got our standby light, and then we wait. There we go. There'll be life in the old girl. Right, so I'm going to get this wrapped up, and yeah, I'll get this over to Age UK. I mean, this has got to be 100 quid. 100 quid in the bank for the Age UK, that's what we want, isn't it, huh? Yep, so happy days, have fun.